Jordan, we sit here with good news, a new contract for yourself. First of all, how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, buzzing. It was a no-brainer for me. So, but yeah, I'm actually buzzing. Got over the line.
It's been quite a long season for you in many ways, and it's just been a season of two halves. You've sort of come alive in the last few months, really. A difficult start to your time, though, at the football club, but how pleased are you that it's come to this moment?
Yeah, well, I feel like it all worked out like perfectly in the end, you know. It took me a minute to like get started, you know, get my game time, work my way into the team. But now that I have, I feel like I'm proving myself, and playing under Daz, really enjoy it. And playing around the lads, it just makes it easy to play when I have them players around me.
What's that like for a player like yourself? You're coming up from 2 divisions below and you're thinking, right, I've really got to adapt to this. What is that mentally like for you?
It doesn't really faze me too much. I back myself anyway. And like from growing up playing in the academy, I know that I'm good enough to play at them high levels. So if anything, it made it easier because I have better players around me. You know, they just improve my game, they sharpen me, make me a bit better. Obviously better management as well. So yeah.
Someone that obviously supporters here will be fond of, and I'm sure the name is familiar to you as well. Jordan Thomas sets the example, I suppose. And I suppose when you're a player and you're looking in the summer, I'm sure there was lots of interest in different clubs that came calling. When you see his development and what he's gone on to do, does that weigh in for a factor for your decision making?
Yeah, with Bath, 100% it did. I just saw how he developed himself, saw how much he grew as a player. 'Cause I used to play with him like only a few months before he started coming there. Coming to Bath, and yeah, it made it a no-brainer for me. We're seeing his development and where he's gone to, and how the lads play, the type of football Bath play, the type of club it is. Yeah, it made it easy for me to come here, really.
Touched on your relationship there with the new manager Darren, and obviously as well with Lee Kendall. You sort of really burst onto the scene and in the team under his guidance when he was temporarily in charge. So for you, when that's all happening and you're in amongst the goals, you must just feel like you're on cloud 9.
Yeah, it's a good fit. I just try and keep myself, you know, humble. I'm a big believer, you know, I have a faith in Jesus Christ, and that is something that I take with me going onto the pitch. A lot of the lads know I always be in the changing room, we have a little prayer before the game. And that's just something I think keeps me rooted, you know, keeps me humble. And, you know, like I can't do it without him and the lads around me. So, yeah, even though it's good, I don't really feel like none of it's actually coming from me. I feel like it's just the grace he gives me.
Is that a big part, obviously, of your personal life? Everybody knows about Jordan Alves, the man with the wonderful left foot, but I suppose as a person in your personal life, how important is faith and all of that to you?
Oh yeah, it's my most important thing, 1,000%. You know, I come to it about around 2 years ago, and it just changed my life, changed my football, taught me how to like have good relationships with my managers, you know, like how to honour elders. Before, my attitude, I didn't have a terrible attitude, but you know, I'd let my emotions get the better of me. So now I feel like that's something that I've learned, and I'm still learning to do a bit better, you know, control myself, you know, and just, yeah, it's helped me a lot growing football, I think, the most.
You spoke a lot about being humble there, but it must be nice when you've got supporters singing your name. You've got your own little song now as well. It seems like when attacking players connect with supporters here, they really do connect, and it feels like you're on the way to a relationship with those fans.
Yeah, the fans are great, like nothing I've really experienced before. They're so supportive, you know, I couldn't ask for anything more, really. It just gives me that little bit more to keep working hard in the game, you know, when them demons come in, you know, towards it, like getting tough towards the end of the game, you know, it makes me keep going, makes me want to put in the work, because I know it's me and the lads, but it's all the fans, you know, everyone that like works hard for this club, to build the club, so many people behind the scenes that people don't know about, and they do so much, like volunteers. So yeah, I think that's what really pushes me.
We'd be remiss to mention Jordan Alves, the fashionista. You have your own clothing brand as well, which is probably something that people won't know about you. But talk to us a little bit about that, because that's also an important part of your life as well.
Yeah. Well, you know, I enjoy it. I've always loved working with clothes, but that's like second to me. My first thing's always football. So I would never let that get in the way. My first focus, my dream has always been football. But obviously, being part-time, you know, we've got to keep things ticking over, you know, I need like to make an income as well elsewhere. And it's just, yeah, that's something I enjoy doing.
You've spoken a lot about your teammates there. I'm sure it's been really important that how supportive they've been from where you've come from. What would your message be to them, as obviously you signed this new contract, and obviously a lot of the focus will be on you, but you've said there that your teammates, you couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, Well, exactly that. You said exactly what I needed to say. Couldn't do it without them. The guidance I get from them, Bats, Jordan Tilson, Rainsy, Green, literally like so many lads in the change room, KP, the amount of guidance they give me, Scott Wilson, this guidance, you know, they help me a lot. Elliot Freer, Els is a big one, Alex Fisher. I'm in a castle with Fish, so him and Els, I think I get like the most wisdom because they've been in positions that I want to go to. Yeah. So I'm so grateful just to have them, that they guide me in the right way. They give me pointers, you know, where sometimes like, oh, you don't have to be dribbling with the ball there. They tell me to do it higher up the pitch, and just things that you wouldn't really get from people if they hadn't played in the league. So yeah, it just makes me a better player. That's why I'm so grateful for them.
Obviously, this new contract is a reward for your fine form, but does it also feel like a reward to you personally for all of the trials and tribulations that you've gone through to get to this moment where you feel like, okay, I'm establishing myself at this level, and the goal obviously for you, I'm sure with the football club as well, is to go higher, but it must be nice that you've reached this moment. Yeah, of course.
You know, yeah, it is my goal is eventually to grow higher, but at the moment, I'm so happy to be at Bath, and you know, that's something that I want to be present and in the moment, and I want to work hard here, do as much as I can for the team and for the club. But yeah.
And bringing the style on and off the pitch. Cheers for talking to us, Jordan, and congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.